Okay, this question is about PR Lotion. This is a good one. It's, it's something that I think we talk about a lot. Are there potions that can help us go faster? So, for those who aren't familiar, PR Lotion is a topical sodium bicarbonate cream that's supposed to improve sensations. Their claim, directly from their website says by buffering rising acidity levels in your working muscles, PR Lotion helps to maintain output, combat fatigue, and decrease post workout muscle soreness. So, there are a handful of studies about PR Lotion, and some of them are on the Momentous website, kind of supporting their claims here. I've read these studies. I've read some reviews of these studies. There's a handful that concluded that there was performance benefit, and there's a handful that concluded that there was no performance benefit. So a little bit split. However, none of the studies were completely without flaw. You also want to look at who funded the studies. So, I don't see a huge push either way in terms of the actual research. However, placebo effect is real. So if you think it's helping you, maybe it is. The anecdotal side of this is is amusing to me, and it tells a little bit of another story. A handful of years ago, it seemed like every pro was using this stuff. We would kind of joke lining up at races whose legs were the shiniest because they had lathered on the most. Now you don't see it so much. I suspect that the efficacy of this product wore off a little bit when a lot of these pros were no longer being paid to use it. For myself, when I was getting it for free, I found it to be extremely beneficial. And when I was no longer getting it for free, somehow it seemed to lose its efficacy a little bit. I will link to the studies that I mentioned. Instagram only lets me link one link per slide, so I will add those in the next slides. But again, if you feel like it's helping you, then maybe it is. As an aside, my boyfriend asked me if I've experimented with ingested bicarb, which I haven't. You know, that may be a little bit more efficacious because the biggest thing here is for the bicarb to get into your bloodstream, and one of the questions with topical bicarb is whether it is actually getting into your bloodstream. However, if you're ingesting it, certainly there's a higher likelihood that it is. But it's also very common to have GI distress with ingested bicarb. For me personally, nothing flattens my legs like a sour stomach, so it's a little bit of a non-starter. I'm not going to be messing around with that. Martin has a product now, an ingested bicarb product that claims to have mitigated some of those gut issues. It's very expensive. Trainer Road did a deep dive. One of their podcasts was a deep dive on that product. It's episode 482 if you want to listen to that. But, that is a little bit different. It's ingested bicarb. It's not topical. So the research is unclear here. If you think it's helping you, maybe it is. Maybe it's just placebo. Maybe it is actually helping you. We don't know. But that's the rundown from me.